Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something very different. So I went over to LinkedIn and asked people if portfolios are still a thing. So today we're checking out developers' portfolios, and I'm very excited to see what SA developer community has in store for us. So let's get right into it. So there's a couple of criteria that we're going to be rating against. First of all, it's going to be creativity. Is this something that you just did, like a CV that's on an HTML page? Did you try to put some creative thoughts into it, or you just took a template and changed the names and put yours? So firstly, it's going to be that. Secondly, it's going to be accessibility of information. Am I going to be able to just browse through and get the idea of who you are and what you provide? And also, how am I going to know your projects? Am I able to maybe find a link to where your project is? So I need to be ease of access to information. So that's also going to be another criteria. And the last one is hireability. So when I look at your portfolio, do I get the sense of who you are, and do I get this edge to like, okay, I want to know more and I want to be like dive into it, and it's captivating, if I should put it like that. So it's essentially still part of creativity and also the accessibility of information, but all in all. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it, and we're gonna be rating it over 10. I think 10 is the standard. So without wasting your time, once again, the first portfolio you're looking at is from Sati, and thanks to her we have this video. So she sent me a link to her portfolio to check it out and give her some of my thoughts, and then I thought, oh, so why not Rhulani just check out everybody? So shout out to her. She's the reason we are having this video in the first place. So let's just review it. First of all, you have your information up here, and I really like that because you are able to contact you very quickly and get to your socials, or however I wish to contact you. And you have the nav bar on top. The only thing that I think I can critique you on this is very creative, and I haven't actually came across something like this, so it's kind of captivating, but it's not giving me a sense of you and your work combined. It's like, okay, I can see that this is really cool and it's creative, but I'm not really sure who I'm dealing with or who you are at this point. So I think that's what's lacking on this portfolio, like on landing. But I've checked this before, and I've actually recorded this before, but the video became way too long, so I'm just gonna try to make it short. So this very beautiful. Like I haven't seen a portfolio like this. I think this is creative. Seeing all of this, it's moving. As much as someone can say it can be bad, because like, let's say I'm looking for someone who knows React. Currently there's no here's the React, but at some point it's not there and I have to actually wait for it. But other than that, this is really clean, and yeah, you get to understand who you are, available. This is what you are, your description. So that's really cool, and I don't think I have a problem with this. Pretty nice. And we get to your work, and I think this is the section that I really love the most, like the ease of access to this information. I see you have a picture of what this is, and it's also animated. You can visit the live site, you can come here, which you see it loads, and yeah, actually this is really good. And you can see the code on GitHub as well. As you can see, these links are actually working, and you have all of them. And the scrolling, my favorite part, like when you are scrolling like this is really clean. Like I was really impressed, and I think that's why I wanted to actually do this video, because I saw that, yeah, there's quite a whole lot of talent in SA. And overall, when it comes to this, I think I'll give you a solid 9. And yeah, creative, it's nice. Even when I'm scrolling back up, it's doing the same thing. So I like how this is operating. The only thing that I can critique you on is this part. I feel like maybe we could have this part up there to get a sense of who you are by the time I land here, and I want to do more, as much as this is captivating as well. So maybe an 8.5. Let's put it on 8.5 and on to the next. We continue, we move over to LinkedIn, and this is not gonna be in any particular order because it's sorted by most relevant, and we're gonna do at least 10, and then we're gonna move to the next because we have quite a lot, so it's gonna be in 2 parts. So we're gonna start with, okay, these are just regular comments. I'm gonna start with my mate Dingaan here, and yeah, let's get into the reviewing. I think I'm most excited here. Yeah, so you see we have a landing page, and quite unique, and we can quite get to see all of his information here, his technologies, his experience, his name, and what it does. So even if I need to contact him, I can just come here, accessibility to his CV and all of that. So this is very good. This is the design, I like it. Maybe the picture doesn't blend well with this, but it's still good design. I think it's pretty good. We move over and you can see about me. Very nice picture that blends in with this, and his information skills, experience, pretty good, and education right here. So I think the skills and experience are very good to be up high, because people will need to see what you're capable of. So mostly the experience first and then the skills. Then biggest achievements, I think he should have put this higher. He has this app which has 100k downloads, and I think that's how I also knew him, and I actually once reached out to him with good ratings as well. So I think this could have been way high as well, because it's a huge achievement. Overall, this is clean and the accessibility is there. You can see creativity, the design, it's unique. It's not something that you come about each and every day. So overall, I think I'll give you a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10, yeah. I'll move. Next, we're gonna go to Lucky Koza. No messages there. So we're gonna go to Lucky. Okay. Looking at it, I can see who you are. I can see all the information what you have, but the choice of design I think could have been improved. The picture as well could have been more professional. It's even cutting you off somewhere here, which is not quite a good look, but I can say I can contact you here. And when it comes to navigating, it seems like it's a one page, it's a single page. Oh no, it's multiple actually, because I'll have to go to about, which doesn't take me anywhere. Okay, and then I'll go to your portfolios and all of this. I think in the creativity part, it's not well done to the way that I would like, or I don't think it's creative enough. It's doing it what it's supposed to do, but not to captivate me to be like I want to see more and all of that. You can see GitHub here and YouTube, and that's a nice way to showcase your projects. But overall, I think you could have done better with the creative and trying to keep someone here and want to read more. And you see the design and also the color contrasting, not quite blending as nice as I think it's supposed to be, and the picture as well, not a quality picture, but you do get the information. So in terms of the accessibility of information, in terms of knowing who you are, not like getting to projects, because from here I would have to be like, oh, projects, because typically I would want to scroll, but there's no scrolling. So let me move, and I think I will give you a 5.5 out of 10. I would give you a 5, but I think maybe the accessibility of information when it comes to contacting and all of that is good here. So 5.5 out of 10. I would move to Masiko. The things are purple because I've already viewed this, and when I was viewing it, I made the video and it was quite long. It was like 45 minutes, and you people say you like long videos but you do not watch them, so that's why I'm gonna make it 2 parts. Sorry, let me move to Masiko. Okay, it's kind of a similar design to the one that we started with from Dingaan, but okay, I get to see this. I hope these are your actual skills, not just decorations. Software developer, IT officer. Okay, the picture also could have been of higher quality, but I can see it's going on with this. And yeah, I see your contacts here. Not easy to spot, but I can see from here. I'm thinking, okay, you're a front-end dev. That's what I'm getting from here. So let's see. And you see, DevOps practice, backend. Okay, more about you. We see completed projects. I would like to put the projects up high. Should you have any experience, I will also put it up high. And this is pretty good. Good design. Let's see if you can view them. GitLab, user sign in. What's happening? It's taking me to GitLab, but I just wanted to view. So let's see GitHub. Still GitLab. Okay, view this. Okay, this one is working. That's good. And GitHub. Okay, a few bugs there, but I think you will attend to that. And yeah, it's a cool design the way you wanted to show it, and they're like their responsiveness. That's really good. Graphic designs. Oh, web app. Okay, this was supposed to be a filter. I would advise you not to put a category if there's nothing there, because this does not look good when you start filtering and it doesn't show up. Skills and experience, so this also needs to be up there with, like, these are the things that you need to be there, so someone can understand or get the feeling of what you do and what you've delivered in the past. And because that's what you get hired upon, it's trust, right? So yeah, that's what's happening. And overall, this is not a bad site. A few bugs, I think it's not a good way for you to find out these bugs by someone looking at your portfolio or finding out, okay, did I see a nice, okay, that's a nice, what's this animation here. But overall, this is not good, this is not bad, I mean, and I'm inclined to give you a 6.5, but I think we should keep it at a 6. Yeah, it's not bad at all, just a few things that could be improved that you've seen, I've spotted, and yeah, this is not bad at all. Okay, let me just move. Please fix your bugs, by the way. I'll check up on you in 3 months. Fix your bugs. Okay, I got this comment someone who said, can you do it again in a month? And I said 3 months. So if you're watching this and you're a dev, and you can definitely in 3 months go back to my LinkedIn and give us yours, like clean up your portfolio as well. We want to see it, and who knows, we can help you, or someone can be watching who's potential employer. So you'll never know. Okay, we're going to Tumelo. I think it's one of the ones that I liked. I like the way this loads and the color contrast and all of that. The first criticism that I have is how the picture loads. It does not look clean. It looks like I don't know how to describe it. And the picture that you use, I think you could have put maybe a more focused face and like professional, if you know what I mean. Like, you know what you guys do on LinkedIn. Straight up face there, and yeah, something a bit more professional, and maybe black and white, or not too many colors, because now there's too contracting with the color theme that you have, which is purple and white, and black for the text, which is really clean actually. So if we say see portfolio, what's that gonna do? Okay, very good. Okay, that's clean. Other than that, here, nothing I have against you. Try to cut down all of these things to maybe something shorter, 2-3 liners, because trust me, they don't want to read all of that. They just want to know what you do. So this is very good, because you say these are the things that you've done, and we get the view of that. What else? This is very clean, and yeah, you can see you did put your effort into making it creative and to best represent you. I would say you are having some front-end skills and you're strong there, and that's the impression that I will get. Let me know if I'm lying in the comments then. And your recent projects. So this is what you do, front-end development. I would also put my projects a bit higher, but the way you decided to show them, very clean. I like it. I like this. I don't want to lie. When I looked at this, it's pretty clean. This is what I wanted, live sites. And you can click that, source code, and let's see if it actually loads them. And same here. So live sites and source code is showing. If anyone wants to see the code, they can come and say it, because it's public. I'm not saying that because I'm inviting people, but I mean, it could be something nice. So it's still loading, but I can say student accommodation thing. Wait, didn't you say this is the website? I think I saw. Okay, I clicked the wrong stuff. Okay, I clicked the wrong stuff. That's cool. That's the first one. So this is pretty clean. I like it. Let's say all front end, full stack. Pretty good, pretty clean form, pretty clean way of form, and I'm really inclined as well to give you a 7.5. I like this, being this the thing that you need to improve and all of that. Let me know what's your guys' thoughts on this. This is one of my favorites, going up there with the 7.5. Okay, how's it, man? I'm graduating this year, but here's my personal website link. Looking forward. Okay, this is the final year. Let's see if you are ready. Lethu. Okay, I see you are Lethu developer, designer, and freelancer. Okay, cool. I can continue to you LinkedIn. Try maybe considering adding a Gmail there, that Gmail thing, and then when you click it, it can just take you straight to Gmail or pop up a form for you to fill out. You are a designer, so maybe the critique I go have you is the picture you chose. I see you try to do the overlay so that you can write on top. Now it's making your picture not look quite as clean and looks like it's faded. So not quite a good look for a designer, maybe, in my opinion. That's what I think designers do. And the about, okay. I try to cut it short and not use too many buzzwords. I know buzzwords sounds fancy and all of that, and that's what people like, but let's try not to use too many buzzwords and get straight to the point. And then software developer, Sati, okay. kind of I don't know, the design of this, not really that great. Skills, cool. Resume, IT, data science, University of software development expert. What's this? What's the timeline for? Is it learning or your experience? I'm currently pursuing. Okay, this is not quite clear if it's learning or your experience. You see, University of Free State, I thought you were IT data scientist and I thought you were software development expert. So I didn't think these are certifications. And now with this, I think it could have been centered. I think that's what you were going for, and maybe you missed it. And yeah, you see how you showed your calls and address here. I think this is what you needed for up here. Yeah, this does not really look nice. This way it looks much cleaner. So I would go for this and trying to recenter this as well. So yeah, this part needs a bit of work, but overall there's the information there. You don't really have much experience because I think you're still new to the industry, and yeah, overall I'll give you a 5.5. I think you're gonna get a 5.5. There's quite a few things that you need to attend to. Portfolio, preview. Okay, because it takes you to GitHub. I think maybe you should say preview source code or source code. Okay, let's move. First ever OSI would appreciate the constructive feedback. Okay, nice. I'm loving this. People are doing some stuff. Let's see. Software engineer. I like the colors, the background, and how they're matching with this orange. Pretty clean. First thing that I'm gonna notice is the text a bit too much, and try to cut it short. Maybe in education you can try to do something like that. View curriculum overview. That's good. What does this do? Okay, that's good. Achievements. Pretty clean. A bit more straightforward. The design, I like it, but it's giving more of like a very styled CV, that's the traditional CV in a sense, because what can I say? I didn't even see this loads, so I think the animations could be a bit faster, because when I land here I saw it loading for this. By the time I'm scrolling I couldn't have seen this, and I think you could maybe be a bit more creative, and maybe, I'm not sure if you have done front end or not, and try to make sure it represents you in the more of a digital portfolio rather than structuring straight like how a CV is typically like. So when you're doing a portfolio, this is the space that you can be free and like express yourself creatively as a developer. Go crazy, make a theme of something, maybe characterize yourself. Maybe if you love games, you can make it like some type of a game. You click here, it shows you this and this. So all the creativity, it's like you get to do this. So there's no reason for you to go the traditional route of like having your typical CV, because this is how a typical CV looks like. Other than that, like, it looks clean, it looks good, but I think it could have been much more. And if I need to get information about you here, I have to do scrolling. It's like I'm going through like the traditional CV, so I think that can be improved. And yeah, mostly that's it. So I think, sadly, as much as I like the color schemes and all of that, and it's not bad for a first project, I think you're gonna get a 5.5. and yeah, you can improve that. You can keep this one as well, and I think that's what you should improve in a digital portfolio. And I'm gonna move now to here's my portfolio link. Thank you, Lungile. I've gotten your portfolio link. Let's see it now. Lungile Vincent. I'm not sure if you intended that to be done when it's typing like that, because the animation doesn't look as much smooth as when it's going up and down. Full stack software developer, I can download, I can hire you. Cool. Services, cool. Let's see your work. Skills, education, projects. Okay, you can see them on GitHub. And you have work experience. If you have work experience, I strongly what's the word? I strongly encourage you to move it way up so that we can see that this is the work experience you have. You've been an intern, you have real world application to these things. But right now I'm thinking you're just someone who's done certificates or who's not unemployed and says they have all of the skills. If you put this up here and then you follow by this portfolio, and then you can see the work that you did. I get to see, oh, you've worked as an intern using these technologies, you've applied in the real world, and then this is some of the things that you've done, then the rest can follow. But overall, this is not bad. I do feel like we're losing the color schemes. We were all about purple and then we've changed to blue and white. It made sense for you to have the purple continuous because kind of the theme, I think. And yeah, other than that, there's nothing too much hectic. You did try to do what this is supposed to do and services and all of that. So overall, I think people will agree with me if I will give you a 6, but I think we're gonna stick to a 6. More actually inclined to give you a 5.5, but let's do a 6 for this one, and we can move. At least you have accessibility to your code, so that's a plus. Let's load more, and I'm not sure how many I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop at Thabiso. It's getting too long again because I wanted this to have like feedback. My first HTML and CSS project. This is really good. I'm liking that people are starting out into this. So don't take my comments as discouragement. It should be rather the opposite, encouraging you to take the feedback and improve. And I love that people have really started to do this. Okay, color schemes. Oh, you've added animations when I move the mouse. Okay, color schemes not too bad. With the background, I'm gonna rate this based off it's your first project and the hireability, because these are two different things. I'm sure the hireability is not gonna be so nice, so take it with a pinch of salt, and yeah, you can try to improve. About you, okay, right off the bat I can see it's your first project. I can see you're still figuring your way out. You're trying to come up with a design, but you can see things are overlapping and all of that. So the best way that I can tell you, the way that I went about, is checking online templates and not taking them as they are, but getting the designs and going online and seeing people's design, getting the inspiration, and then trying to replicate that and put my own personal touch to it. And then it made quite a lot of sense and made me to be able to move from there to understand what's okay, this is how a website is designed and all of that. You have the information to be contacted and all of that, but in terms of hireability, it's not looking good. Because it's definitely your first project and there's quite a lot you need to work on. But yeah, so even the projects, yeah, the color links, it's just too much. The colors are not combining so well. So overall, I'll give you a 3 out of 10, but I'm really happy that you've started. Please do improve and go online, see some designs, get inspired, and then you can take it from there and yeah, improve. Forget. Okay, it's looking like quite like the previous one. I can't scroll. You can use the tabs here, but the design not quite so clean in terms of creativity. It looks just like a plain site, more like a static site. And overall, when it comes to that creativity, I'll give you like a 2 or something. And hireability, passionate about creating all of the C# JavaScript projects. Where they not the best way to show them. Even the link now, it's way too blue for this contrast, and yeah, the clone, the picture could also be more professional. So overall, I think I'll give you a 4. I think a 3.5 out of 10. I think a lot could be improved. Try to make sure that you're making this to represent you. Like when you send this your portfolio should be say, this is what I'm capable of, or this is me. And then when I go through and then I can see more of your work, it's a way to represent yourself. So try to make sure that you do that well. And here in terms of creativity, I can't really see, and it doesn't really captivate me to stay here. It's like, it's just mostly a static site. This is the only thing that's actually a bit more alive. So overall, I'll give you a 2.5 out of 10. Don't be discouraged. Just try to take it with a pinch of salt and try to improve that. I think you've seen the ones that I've rated higher, what to go for. Portfolio website, maybe you can also put your name here or try to put the information that's needed there. Okay, this is pretty clean. I like the theme, it blends well, same theme throughout. I can see your resume, GitHub, LinkedIn. I guess that's how we contacted. It's a project, I can see them on GitHub, that's cool, but other than that, there's nothing much going on out of this world or crazy. So I think it does what it's supposed to do, and yeah, that's about it. I think I'll give you a 6 out of 10. In terms of that, you can be more creative and put some more stuff and give it some personality and all of that. Yeah, cool. We move. I said I'm stopping at Thabiso, so Thabiso will be the last one. Junior.NET developer. Okay, let's see what the .NET has. Okay, I've seen this one. I've seen it, but I mean the template is more like also the tabs as well. I would prefer to have scroll and use this if I want to, but about you, view your project, portfolio, that's cool, test project, GitHub, that's okay, contact, okay, it has the information, but yeah, in terms of creativity, it's also a bit more on the static side. What does this do? It still takes you to the same page, so you don't have to have this, because if someone's already here, they don't need a link again to your website. Yeah, but about I think maybe you could be just try out some new stuff and see how really it's going. This one is still rendering there, and we have a view of your projects and all of that. So overall, it's not really that bad. It's good, but I think you can try to be more creative, spice it up a bit and make it more like represent you well. And in that case, this is gonna be a 6 out of 10, and your project is still loading. I'm gonna leave, and with that being said, I think I'm gonna stop here for now. And there's quite more, and I'm gonna do a part 2 and we're gonna move from there. So if you enjoyed this and you also want me to do the part 2, let me know here. So the thing is, you tell me first if you want a vlog or the part 2, because I'm going back to work and I'm gonna vlog. So you will let me know if you want the vlog first or part 2. So yeah, very good. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for having me and watching through the end. That's if you did, and you didn't, just pass by and let me know in the comments what you think. Write them as well, tell me what's your favorite, and cool. Cheers, see you on the next one.